Like millions of people across the globe, my husband and I are outraged and heartbroken over the kidnapping of more than 200 Nigerian girls from their school dormitory in the middle of the night. This unconscionable act was committed by a terrorist group determined to keep these girls from getting an education. Grown men attempting to snuff out the aspirations of young girls. And I want you to know that Barack has directed our government to do everything possible to support the Nigerian government's efforts to find these girls and bring them home.
Well, I know that there were a bunch of girls taken hostage, I believe, and we haven't been able to get them back yet, and that there's been a big uproar because it hasn't been the main focus on the media. Things such as, like, Solange and Jay-Z's fight are more important to the media than all these girls whose lives are at risk.
Well, I know that there was an Islamic extremist group that over a night took over a village, and there was a school there with hundreds of girls, and they have said that they have had pictures of these girls not harmed, but there's no confirmation, and it's really bad because these girls are missing. It's really sad.
I really don't know much. I know it just like as much as you said. I know the headline.
I don't know much. A bunch of girls got kidnapped in this school and they haven't been found yet.
I know that they were kidnapped from their school in Nigeria and taken hostage, and they still haven't found out where they're being held. And I think that they were going to sell them into slavery or something, but I don't know anything else.
I know that there's this terrorist organization who have taken them and want their own country. It seems like they're kind of insane, and I think he even mentioned that I guess like main terrorist organization in the Middle East doesn't even consent to what they're doing because they think it's so terrible, just that the president didn't say anything about it until some people started tweeting about it and it got wind in other countries, and then did he make an address. He wanted it to just stay under the rug, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I hope that more is happening with it.
It's pretty terrible. That's actually really terrible. That sucks, and it's really sad.
And what do you think about girls not being allowed to get an education?
I think it's stupid. Everybody should be able to get an education. Everybody should have rights.
I think everyone should be able to get an education, race, orientation, religion. Everyone should be able to get a decent education at least.
I think that the whole idea of anybody not wanting women to be educated is incredibly antiquated and disgusting. And I find it incredibly tragic that it's coming out on children.
Wow, it's really stupid. I'm in school.
I think that's ridiculous. I don't know, I definitely noticed myself like not appreciating the education I am getting, and that I could be captured and killed and or sold as a sex slave if I was trying to go to school. And I think it's amazing that girls are still going to school, especially around that area.
I know from that school there were over 300 girls that were kidnapped, and I know that activist group is really getting strong. I believe that not only the Nigerian government but the US and like all the countries in the world should be together in it, because it's not just the Nigerian girls that were kidnapped, it's about terrorism, which is the big thing that America is against. So I'm sure they will do something about it, but before the girls got, sold for whoever or killed, the US government or the world should do something about it, because they are girls.
Overall, the biggest thing is that these are human lives, and that is the most important thing, is that they are hopefully found and hopefully not harmed, and those who took them, I hope that they did not harm these young girls who are trying to get an education and do better.